Hi. Okay, so this is still the same day. This is May 18th. My name is Cerise Armstrong, and what I'm doing right now is trying to put everything that I've learned for the last 10 years into play. I've studied the law of attraction the best that I could, and I've learned so much. And I do believe after putting all this information into play and all this information in my head and all the studying, it's time for me to actually start utilizing it. I didn't use it because I didn't understand what I was doing. So I always believe that you can't just jump into something and expect to know it. You have to test it. You have to study it the best that you can. I found it very interesting, so I had fun studying it, and I'm still studying it. And I do believe that I only have a scratch of a surface, even though I did study it for 10 years. Sorry, I'm just so tired. It's just like I'm a single mom. I'm one step below being homeless, and I'm on a very fixed income. I guess poverty. I live in poverty, but really, honestly, you could, whatever you have, you could always try to make it as beautiful as you can. Yes, of course, I want more, but this is what I've got right now. I am appreciative, but I want more. My goal is to be financially free for me. Now, I'm not trying to be the richest woman in the world, but I do want money coming in where I could be free enough where if I feel like going to Disneyland, I can go to Disneyland. And do you guys know that I've never been to Disneyland? I've always been on a survival mode. I've always been fighting. I'm always a step below poverty level. I've never, well, I can't say that. There was a time that it was rough. It was rough. There was times I had to dig in the garbage cans to get them bottles and stuff. I had to. I did it with a bad hip. You guys can listen to all those other videos I put out there. I'm not trying to make another huge video, but I am trying to make a video once a day. If I can make another one or make two, I will. So you guys can watch me do this. If I have a bad day, I'm still going to put a video on to let you know, okay, I'm slipping, I fall. This is a bad day. Let me figure out where I went wrong and keep it moving. So with time, with constantly falling on my face, constantly messing up, constantly, quitting all the time, but really not, how you like, I'm done, I'm not going to do this anymore. Then you go right back at it because you put so much time in it. You just don't want to quit, and before I even start, and the reason why it took so long is because for me to put this in place, because before you put anything into play, you first got to understand it, get a grasp of it. Do I understand it completely? No, I don't. There's so much more. Every time I figure I got a handle on it, there's more to learn. There's more to learn. And I just take it now I don't stress out. I just take it as it goes. I'm sorry. I just hate looking at myself. That's another thing. I've got rid of all my friends. Well, they really weren't friends, but I got rid of all the people that were around me except one. And she hung on to me. Now that's a friend. And she's a piece of gold nugget. I would never trade her for anything. I love you, Hershey. Thank you for always hanging in. No matter what I've done, no matter how I do it, no matter how many times, you get irritated with me, you're always there for me. And for that, you're an angel. And I love you with my whole heart and soul. And I thank you with my whole heart and soul for hanging in there with me. I am going to continue to put these videos on every day so you could actually watch me go through these steps. A lot of people say it works. I mean, I was able to manifest a little here and a little there, but that's how it works. Once you start, things start, things that were in the background come forth up front, and everything just starts to fall into play. Being a single mom at this, like I said, I don't want to make a long video again. I don't want to sit up here and explain to you, but I think every video that I make, the first thing I need to do is introduce myself and explain what I'm doing and give you a little bit of a glimpse of, okay, this is how it's done, or this is how I feel. Today was a hard day for me. but I still was able to keep a positive attitude and keep a smile on my face and try to rechannel everything, because like I said, the whole entire 10 years, not only was I learning techniques of the law of attraction, but I had to fix this. And what kills me the most is I had no idea we could fix this. I didn't know. All the stuff that I've learned. I get so mad because this is the stuff that I should have been taught. But then again, I can't blame everybody for this, because I was in and out of foster homes and group homes. Now, my foster home knew about this. Did she share any of this information with the foster kids? Nope. However, I love my foster mom, but I have to love her from a distance. There's a lot of stuff that had happened between us. I did my part, they did their part. But the bottom line is, I was a foster kid. I was very confused. I was in and out of group homes. I was abused when I was little. I was doomed the day I was born. And it was hard to live that lifestyle because there was always a line between the biological children and the foster kids. That's why when I become a foster parent, and I'm only going to be a foster parent when I move into my own home, I'm going to treat them as my real children. I don't care. And whatever God puts into my place, I will love them till the day I die. And that's the way it should be. But not everybody has that heart. A lot of people work for the money. And I'm not one of those people. However, I do want to manifest a crazy, happy, healthy lifestyle. And I do want my money to work for me. But I don't want to do it where I'm only going to be taking care of a kid so I could get paid. That's not how it works with me. I want to be able to take care of a kid, not worry about the payment. If I do get a payment, it's going to go back to the kid. I'm going to open up a bank account for these kids and make sure they have money. Because let me tell you, when I was younger, I had to hustle. I've been hustling since I was little. I had paper routes. I sold candy bars. I went door to door. And as I got hired as a campaign clerk, where I was Leland Yee, Sakodia Wilson. They were running for the school board back in the 80s. And I was the one that ran to each and every house, and I was able to talk to these people to let them know that these individuals were running for the school district in San Francisco, and that I would want them to vote for them. And being a teenager, and was able to talk to them. And at that time, I was about 14, 15. And I got paid to do this. And it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing it. And when I was knocking on doors, of course, I got a lot of no's. But once I started learning how to get a yes, I was like, okay. And not only did I learn how to get a yes, they were willing to give me donations, which I never took the donations because that wasn't my job. But then it made me think, wow. What if I went down to Sam's Club? Well, it wasn't Sam's Club. What was it? It was like a Sam's Club. It was it was before Costco came out. I don't even remember what it was called. My uncle used to take us there all the time. But you had to have a card to get in. So I would wait and I would ask everybody, can you guys let me come in there with you? And will you be able to buy a big box of chocolate for me? I will give you the money. And they would look at me like, oh, most of the times people want like cigarettes or alcohol. I was like, no, I just want a box of chocolate. So the people would go in there, buy the box of chocolate, come out, and give it to me. They wouldn't even take my money. So I would go door to door. I was 14, 15 doing this door to door, selling chocolates. And I made it at an affordable price. And I was able to generate money that way. So even since I was a little girl, I was making money since I was a little girl. So I've always had that entrepreneurial heart, but I didn't really realize that I had that until later on in life. Now, I started practicing this when I saw the movie What the Bleep Do We Know, and I was able to watch the What the Bleep Do We Know, and then The Secret came out in 2008. So I was going back and forth with these two movies because it was so fascinating to me. I just needed to know. So and then the rest is history. It's pretty late, and I have to get my kid in bed. If I have to, you gotta, being a single parent, you have to cook, clean, you get it. Everything lands on your lap. Everything. I'm talking about the car, the clothes, everything, bills, name it. You have to generate money somehow to make sure everything is you're able to keep afloat. And I'm tired of living like that. So I decided to go ahead and try to put this into action. And if it works for me, great. Then you could watch me do this. If it doesn't work for me, then there's something I did wrong. But you could learn from my mistakes. So, and I'm keeping this real as best that I can. Every time I have a bad day or something happens, I'll put it on YouTube. So whoever clicks on it, and if it helps them, great. If not, then I'm not talking to you. It's hard for me to juggle everything around me right now as we speak because everything is landing on my lap. So if you leave a comment, I'll try my best to get to your comment. But if I don't take that personal. It's just I've got so much and I'm just exhausted. But I'm working on that too. I've changed my eating habits. I just did it like a month ago actually, but now I'm really focused on what I put in my mouth. And believe it or not, you can mix your vegetables and get a different type of reaction, like spinach and asparagus. Man, those two together, very good. It's very good for you. So, like, don't take my word for it. Go look it up. And, too much of anything isn't good for you. So always try to keep it at a medium. You want to try to keep everything at 25, 25, 25, 25. That's how you make $1. You want to keep it all even. Not easy to do, but it's possible. And mind you, I'm older. I didn't start this until my mid-30s, maybe my late 30s, about 35, 36. But I really started focusing the last 4 years. I've been single. I decided to be celibate. I do not want anything around me or anyone around me. I don't want real. If I do this time around, I do start having friendships in my life. It's going to be a whole different type of breed of people. I want to be able to think alike with them. So like attracts like. So I do have to go because I have to. It's pretty late in the day, and I just finished everything that I needed to finish today. How am I going to generate the money? Well, in my videos, if you watch my other videos, I decided to jump on board with a program which supplied me with, over 27 videos. And each of those videos have sections, like 17 sections in them. And so it's a lot of watching videos and putting everything into play. I've been away from technology forever. And to come back into technology, it's hard. I'm having a hard time with it, and I needed to put this out there because I've been on these videos since 1:00 this afternoon. I stop. I have to take care of my kid too and do some errands and stuff, but I'm going right back on it because I'm taking notes. I'm gonna start putting everything into play by the 1st of May 1st, and the reason why I decided to do that is because of the fact that I need a foundation before I start building off a foundation. And if I'm going to be dealing with clients, and like they said, you're going to be dealing with clients, you're going to be dealing with different types of people, personalities. I don't even, like I said, if I make $100 a month, hey, that's money that I didn't have, and I'm working on it. And at least I've got an idea, and I made the foundation. And once I start, even if I make $1 or a quarter, that's money that I just generated. Okay, my goal is to understand it to the fullest, not just open one store, but many different stores until I get it. Though it's a huge dream that I have. So, and I want to be able to generate money while I'm sleeping. It's always been a dream of mine, but I think now that I'm ready I had to do, like I said, I had to dig out all of this crap in here, rechannel this. I had to write down everything that I didn't like about myself. I'm telling you the truth. I didn't like this. I didn't like that. We need to change this. We need to change that. Why do I act like this? Why can't I control my temper? Love is not easily angered. Why am I easily angered? Where is that coming from? Anger and hurt are the same type of feeling, but we place those labels on it because the labels are, how you think and how your emotions are. How you think creates the emotion, and the emotion creates the feeling. But like the feeling is the same. It's up to you on how you're going to channel that feeling. Are you going to be angry, or are you going to recognize that you're hurt and go back? What's hurting me? And deal with that. Okay, I wrote things down. Okay, I was hurt because now there's a book that I read. It was called Finding the Artist's Way from one of my favorite mentors. His name is Mark Lipinski, and he's like the quilt queen or king or whatever. And he's been in my life forever. Well, we had a huge gap, but I've never really stopped thinking about him. And he helped me when I was a teenager. I was so messed up that they put me in an adolescent day treatment center, which I'm very happy for. I had therapy 4 years every day from the age of 14 to the age of 18 and a half. They kept me an extra 6 months because I didn't want to leave. And I met that counselor there. And ever since then, I was able to go through life with all the training he gave me. And and then like 3 years ago, I reached out to him. I had no idea how popular he was. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of him. And then when I reached out to him, he responded. And ever since then, we've been Facebook friends. Now, I don't travel. I'm afraid to fly. That's going to change. That is going to change. I have to start flying because if I'm going to get involved with this kind of business, I have to be able to go from place to place to place. Because I don't just want to get at the store and sell whatever and not communicate with my clients. If I'm going to open up a business, I'm going to do it right. And I'm going to do it with honor and respect and dignity and love. These things people don't even know these words anymore, And I think somebody needs to step up to the plate and help individuals such as myself. Well, I'm a bottom feeder, and I know if you're a bottom feeder and you're struggling and you're in the same situation as me and you want things to change, then you know what? Not follow me as in follow and subscribe, because I'm not trying to make money off of these videos whatsoever. That's why I'm not buying traffic. I'm not even trying to do headlines. If you click on it, you click on it. If you don't, fine. You watch it and it sings to your soul, great. If it doesn't, fine. Really, honestly, these are like really video logs for myself, and I am definitely going to work super hard on making every single video different and making every single video better than the one that I made before. So I have a hard time being on camera. It's a hard time getting my thoughts together and speaking because I was always shut down since I was little. Don't speak. Women don't speak. I'm Middle Eastern. I'm Assyrian, half Assyrian, a quarter Cherokee Indian, quarter Scottish, okay? So, but being in a Middle Eastern family, my mom was a single mom with 3 kids. Bless her heart, she didn't know. I forgive her with my whole heart and soul, everything, and, I know she's in a better place. Gosh, poor baby. My mom had it bad. Real bad. And I could sit up here and be mad at my mom for what she's done, but really honestly, she didn't know what she was doing. She was hurt, so she didn't know how to channel her emotions, and she let her emotions control her. And that's so funny. We walking around like we thinking we're in control, but we're not, until we understand what this is all about and understand when a feeling is starting to come up, you could switch it up. Excitement and fear are a same emotion. It's the same feeling. But the reason why we call it excitement and fear, because we labeled it. Okay, I'm afraid. This is feeling. It's fear. Oh, I'm so excited! Yay! Excitement. Same feeling. Same exact emotion. But we are putting these labels on these emotions by using our brain. I had no idea until I was like, okay, so every time I feel, yes, you're going to feel the fear. Yes, because your thought pattern is going to calculate to the fear. So you got to just switch it up, change it. And, hi, baby. Did you drink your thing I made you? You ready to go to bed? Huh? You not feeling good? Okay, go get a nap, really. It's my little girl. It's me and her. Huh, baby? So anyways, that's about it. I am putting at least one video every day. And then, if I can, I'll put another video. Mwah. But she makes it all worth it. I absolutely love my little goofy baby. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and we love you. Love you. Bye.